A 20-year-old man is behind bars charged in the death of his 8-month-old daughter. Snellville police say Davied Whatley left the little girl inside the hot car while he went inside the police station. Officers arrested him on an unrelated warrant, but investigators say he never mentioned his daughter was in the car. Fox 5 reporter Eric Perry has followed this story all throughout the day. And Eric, you spoke with the infant's heartbroken mother.
Yeah, Courtney, just unimaginable. She was too upset to talk with us on camera, but she did share photos and memories of the little girl. Police say it actually happened. They found that car somewhere in the area of this dumpster here Tuesday afternoon. They say the man then walked up to the police department. That girl was reportedly left in the car up to 8 hours, and temperature soared to 86 degrees.
I'm absolutely astounded that somebody would leave an 8-month-old in a car.
Snellville police and the GBI are working to learn why a father would leave a precious 8-month baby inside a hot car.
He was here at the Snellville Police Department to pick up a firearm that had been detected property.
Detective Jeff Manley with Snellville police say 20-year-old Davied Whatley parked his car near the City Hall building and walked to police to retrieve a confiscated gun around 2 Tuesday afternoon.
Standard procedure as far as firearms, we do not release firearms to someone until we conduct a background check on that person to make sure that we're not turning the weapon over to a convicted felon. We checked the background on this individual, and he came back with a warrant hit for a probation violation.
That's when Whatley was arrested and taken to the Gwinnett County Detention Center.
He was on video the entire time from the moment he walked into the Snellville Police Department to the moment he was transported and released to deputies for processing in the Gwinnett County Detention Center. He made no statements as to the fact that his daughter was left in the car.
Authorities say 8-month-old Nova Grace Whatley-Trejo was inside the hot car for 78 hours before she was found by her grandma.
I believe she was alerted by him sometime later that she went to check on the child.
Police would not reveal just when Whatley made the call to the family member to check on the baby, but doctors pronounced the infant dead at the hospital. I spoke off camera with the child's mother, who sent this statement saying, quote, "She was taken away too soon from me. She was my joy and was the happiest baby ever, who loved eating and playing. She had the loudest squeals and laughs. I loved her with my entire heart, and she shouldn't have been taken away from me this early." Yeah, and back out here live, police say that the suspect was actually released on bond last night before they realized that there was a child in the car and was dead. In his care there, he was rearrested this morning, charged with second-degree murder. In Snellville, I'm Eric Perry, Fox 5 News.
Snellville father charged with the death of his 8-month-old baby girl has gone before a judge. Police arrested Davied Whatley at the Snellville Police Department for a probation violation, and they say he had his daughter in the car the entire time and never told police. Good Day's Lindsay Tooman is live from Gwinnett County with the details on what happened in court. Lindsay, good morning.
Good morning to you, Buck. That court appearance wrapped up just about half an hour ago. It was pretty quick. It only lasted about 2 minutes, and Whatley didn't have much to say. It started with a judge calling Whatley into the courtroom. He asked him if he knew what he was being charged with. Whatley said yes, second-degree murder. The judge told him because this is a felony charge, he's not eligible for bond, and only a superior court judge can grant bond in his case. The hearing then ended with the judge appointing him a court-appointed attorney. Now, Whatley again facing those second-degree murder charges after police say he left his 8-month-old daughter in a car for hours. He was at the Snellville Police Department to pick up a confiscated weapon, but when police ran a background check, they saw he had a warrant out for his arrest for a parole violation. Police say he never mentioned his baby daughter, who he left in the backseat of his car, and we listened and watched police body camera video and patrol car video of his arrest and his transfer to the Gwinnett County Detention Center, and never heard her mentioned either. The baby's grandmother ultimately found the baby 7 or 8 hours later, brought her to a hospital, but it was too late. Again, Whatley now being held without bond here at the Gwinnett County Detention Center, and as his case progresses, we'll keep you updated along the way.
This is 8-month-old Nova Whatley-Trejo. Snellville police say she died after being left in a hot car for close to 7 hours. The GBI is now investigating, and that child's father is behind bars. He's in jail tonight, charged with second-degree murder. 11 Alive John Sherrick has all you need to know. He's live in Snellville tonight. John.
This is where police say the father left his baby daughter inside his car in the middle of Tuesday afternoon, not far from the Snellville police station. He ended up getting arrested for something else, and police say he never told them he'd left his daughter in the car outside. The baby, 8-month-old Nova Whatley-Trejo, in the care Tuesday of her father, 20-year-old Davied Whatley. Police say Whatley left Nova in his car, parked near the Snellville police station, so he could conduct some business in the station. But while inside, police realized Whatley was wanted for a probation violation, and they arrested him. And Detective Jeff Manley says that Whatley never told them to go outside and get his daughter.
He made no statements as to the fact that his daughter was left in the car 2 buildings away from the Snellville Police Department.
7 hours later, Nova's grandmother found her in the car and took her to a hospital, but it was too late. Nova's mother, Selena Grace, in her grief, unable to speak, sending us photos of Nova with a note. She had the biggest personality a baby could have. I loved her more than I could ever imagine, and my heart is breaking that she is gone so soon. Whatley is now charged with second-degree murder.
I'm absolutely astounded that somebody would leave an 8-month-old in the car. He was on video the entire time. He never made a statement that child was in the car.
And GBI agents will be going over every second of that police videotape of Whatley's arrest as they prepare their report for the DA.
New this morning, Snellville police just released body cam video as they investigate the death of an 8-month-old baby. Police say the father left her in a car for more than 7 hours while he went into the police department. But he went in there, he ended up getting arrested. But they say he never told anyone that baby was outside in that hot car. Brittany Klein-Peter is taking a closer look at the new body camera video and what it does and doesn't show, Brittany.
That's right, Aisha. I've been combing through all the footage throughout this morning. It shows the father from the time he entered the police station and got arrested to when he was taken to jail. And at no point did I ever hear Davied Whatley ever say anything about his daughter. We start by seeing a Snellville detective walk out to the police department lobby to meet with Davied Whatley around 2 p.m. Tuesday. Police say he was trying to get back a gun that had been confiscated in another case. In the video, the police tell him he can't because there's a warrant out for his arrest and they have to take him into custody.
So, unfortunately, you can't get your gun back because you got a warrant.
Probation violation.
Of what?
Probation violation. Depends on what you got in trouble with, how you violate for your probation.
Nothing.
Whatley is then handed off to another officer to be transferred to the Gwinnett County Jail. During this interaction, Whatley doesn't talk except for to ask several times what he's in violation of.
Did I tell you what my probation was violating?
The 20-year-old is then placed in a police vehicle. At one point, it appears he bangs on something in the car to get an officer's attention.
Thanks, Lynn. What's up, man? Were you knocking? Your phone?
It appears he asks an officer for his phone at this point, but the officer does not appear to give it to him. The video then shows Whatley sitting in silence in the back of the vehicle as they drive to the Gwinnett County Jail. And police say it wasn't until 9 p.m. that night that the child's grandmother went to get her out of the car and took her to the hospital, but by then it was too late. That little girl had already died. Whatley is now facing charges of second-degree murder and is expected to face a judge tomorrow.
New at 6, deputies say it's a kidnapping caught on camera.
Okay, so we're not going to do the kidnapping caught on camera. And I'm going to so baby dies after she was left in her car while dad was arrested and taken into jail, police say. This is the same.
Nice. Hey, we got to get you geared up, superfan.
It's the dad. This is the precious little.
This is 8-month-old Nova Whatley-Trejo. Snellville police.
Yeah, this is the same stuff. I'll go ahead and include this link since it has this precious little heartbreaking past. And I'm not even sure it should be held accountable. Dad, the arresting officer, police department, should we come accountable for our babies? I just can't imagine the grandmother, after 8 hours, going and picking up the grandbaby. Or see something, say something. Be a voice. Don't be a positive force. Join the army for the forces. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share.